Erev Tov. Let's continue talking about Hanukkah a little bit. So, there is in the Talmud, there are several opinions, several different ways to do the Chanuka. What does that mean, to light the candles? So the truth is, right, that it's brought down there that there is Bet Shammai, Bet Hillel. One says, like this, that you start, first of all, according to the Ikar Din, I want to say, right, you only need one candle every day. You don't really need to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this, One is enough, really. One is enough every day. So why do we do 2, 3, 4? Because this is mehadrin, mina mehadrin. This is like the best way to do it, the best way to do the mitzvah. To add every day one more candle. Why? Because this way we're showing, right, that the nest went on for 8 days. This is the displaying, right? So this is the best way to do it. But the truth is, if a person, we don't have this problem today, Baruch Hashem. We don't have this problem. But if a person is, doesn't have a lot of money, he's poor, whatever. So if he doesn't have enough money to buy many candles, he can do one every day, outside the chovah. That's, Mikadin, that's good enough, But we do, of course, we do the best way, because we have, Baruch Hashem, we're not lacking anything, right? Shasali kol tzorki. We have everything we need. So that's the reason why we do it that way. But there's also another opinion, which says that you should do on the first day 8, and then second day 7, like going down, like this, There's also this opinion, right? But we don't pass like that. We do like Bet Hillel, who says you're going up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like every day we're going up. And the last day we finish everything, right? The eight times. That's the way it is. So that's the way we do it. Also, it's good to know this, right? That when you're doing the Chanukah, what do you bless, right? The first day we do 3 brachot, we do Leadlik Ner Chanukah, She'asa Nisim La'avotenu, right? And then we do Shechianu, right? Now here's the thing. A person has to know, right? That first of all, there's different minhag, we Sfaradim, we say Leadlik Ner Chanukah. We don't say Ner Shel Chanukah. We don't say that. The Ashkenazim, they say this. But according to our custom, Leadlik Ner Chanukah, no Shel. Right? No, we don't say Shel. Right? Even though this is the way it's brought down in the Talmud, but our custom is according to Kabbalah. We see Leadlik Ner Chanukah. Right? Okay, that's one thing. Number one. Number two, also you have to know, right, that Shechianu we say on the first day. But then, right afterwards, we don't say Shechianu every day. But the thing is, if you forgot to say Shechianu the first day, what do you do? Right? Second day, exactly, Whenever you remember, second day, third day, fourth day, if you remember also on the 8th day, you can still say Shechianu. Because it's still the Chag. It's still Chanukah, So if you forgot, okay, so say Shechianu in the end. This is also good. Comes out good, whatever. But first, of course, person should do on the first day. This is the proper way to do it, right? So we do the 3 brachot on the first day, and then, as we said, right after that, we do 2 every day. Okay, that's the way it's done. So now another thing you have to know is like this, right? That when you have when you're setting up your menorah, right? So how do you set it up? The first day, right? First of all, everybody talks about this all the time, the shamash, right? The shamash. So what is the shamash for? What's the reason why we use a shamash?
If its light is off,
use something.
So I'll explain to you people why we do the shamash. The reason why we do it is because there's a halacha like this. Asur lehanot nerot Chanukah. You're not allowed to get benefit from the nerot Chanukah. You're not allowed to use it for your mundane purposes. For instance, let's say, right, I take out my wallet and I'm checking my, it's a quarter or a nickel, So I'm using the light, Chanukah light. I'm not allowed to do that. Asur, because it's only for the mitzvah. So this is the reason why we have shamash, because at least, right, if somebody comes to use the light over there, he's using the shamash and not the Chanukah light. This is the reason why we do it. So it's good always, to have shamash. It's a proper thing to do. So what does that mean?
Minhag, right?
Minhag. Yeah, it's written in the Shulchan Aruch though. It's written in the Shulchan Aruch. So everybody does it. Everybody does it like this. There's different minhagim how to do exactly, but the point is, right, that what we do is first you can light the shamash, and with that light the other ones, and then put the shamash there, leave it there, because as we said, right, just in case, you don't want to use the lights of the Nerot Chanukah. So you want to have a shamash there. What's interesting is like this, that the shamash really, right, the question is, do you need really shem and zayit? Because we said, right, the best way to do shem and zayit, olive oil, for the Chanukiah. But, really for the shamash, you don't need, because the shamash is not really the mitzvah, So if he wants to use a regular candle for the shamash, let's say paraffin or wax, right, it's okay, there's no problem with that, because it's not really the mitzvah. The mitzvah is the Nerot Chanukah themselves, whatever, but The truth is, it doesn't really matter. It's all the same. It's all good. But the way we do it is like this, right? We have a shamash. So the first night we put right on the right side. We start on the right, and we light the right side. First night. Second night, what do? Go left, right? This way, So we put another one to the left. And that's the one we light first, right? Like you said, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right, it's not really say the bracha. We're saying the bracha anyway, right? Doesn't matter, But the point is, when you say the bracha, light this one first, the left one, right? The left side.
You
And
go from left to right. You go from left to right.
I'm sorry? Yeah, exactly. When you light here.
Yeah.
But when you place them, you go right to left. When you place them, First this, then this. You place it like this, right? Every night you add one more. You place it starting from the right, but you light it starting from the left. Right, exactly. Left to left. That's the way it goes, So every time we add more, right? So the last night we're going to be lighting the last one on the left side. This is the way it is, So one of our friends over here asked, good question. He said, what about if you didn't, you made a mistake, He didn't light the left one, he lit the right one, so like he has to do the mitzvah again or something like this, that was the question, Does he have to do again? Whatever. So the truth is you don't have to do again. There's no reason to do it again. Just light all of them, If you did the wrong one first, so light the other ones, it's all the same. It doesn't really matter, It's just it's an order, It's a seder, like this, It's a hidur, But if you lit the wrong one, what do you think? What? They're all good. All these candles, they're all good. They're all mitzvah.
A woman can put it, no? Can the woman?
Upside? What's the question?
A woman can put it.
Can what?
If husband knows.
Yeah, of course. As we said, right? We already mentioned this. That if a person is going, somewhere, let's say, he's going on business or something, whatever, and he's not home, So time came now to light, the Chanuka candles. So what do, right? You tell your wife, call her up and say, can you light, that's it, and Yatzai Dechova. The husband also Yatzai Dechova. So if somebody's lighting for you at home, you're good, right? That's it, right? You want to see it? You want to say amen? So do a video call, right? And see, you can see it and say amen. That's fine. Zoom, yeah, whatever, right? WhatsApp, whatever it is, right? Doesn't matter. You want to see it. But the truth is, if you didn't see it, Yatzai Dechova, he still fulfills obligation. So it's not really...
Yatzai.
Yeah, Yatzai Dechova, of course, yeah. Yes. But the truth is, that if he's home, of course, the head of the household should light. Not to tell his wife, you do it. This is not the proper thing to do. They say, by the way, that it's not proper also if a person is home, with his wife or whatever, that he tells his wife to do kiddush. Why are you telling your wife? You're the head of the household. You should be doing kiddush.
Maybe she owned it.
If she, okay, yeah, I understand you, but yeah, she's got the money. Okay, that's something. Okay, but the point is, right, that the head of the household should do the mitzvah. Not the woman. That's only if he's not home. If he's not able to do for some reason, then the woman can do. But otherwise, what you're telling your wife to do it.
No.
That I had one friend, at the shul over there. He told me, he says, what we do is, in my family, what we do is, we take turns, every day somebody else lights it, like one day, Papa, then the mama, right, and then the children, and this. I told him, this is not the way to do. I'm sorry, where did you get this from, But go round robin, taking turns every day. No, every day the man should light it, the head of the household. That's the way it is, the leader has to do the mitzvah, right, exactly, that's the way it is. So as we said, right, getting back to what we said regarding this, if you lit the wrong one, it doesn't really matter, just go and light all of them, finish them, Because as we said, right, how do you know, by the way? How do I know this? Because as we said, right, the truth is that the Ikar Mitzvah is only one candle every day, So whichever one you light, Yatzai Dechova, doesn't matter, This is all just Hidur. It's just, additional things like this, So this is the way we do, that's the way it is. Okay, so, Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen, Amen. Rabbi Hanania ben Shomer, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לעשות ישראל, לפיך הכי בא להם תום מצוות שנאמר לחפש, למען צדקו יגדיל תורה וידיר.